Hey guys, today I got a battle against TNTCris. I've noticed I've been playing him like every other day, but hey, he's he's on Skype, he's challenging me, and well, I'm challenging him this time. But anyways, this is a RU match. Yes, RU, not NU. I know Smogon released their new black and white decks, and they named everything NU instead of RU. It could be that that's them saying we're never going to split the tier in half, being RU and NU. Because nobody plays it and we're lazy, and Smogonites are mostly, not most likely, they are mostly OU whores and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But I am still holding out hope that it is just that they called it NU just because they called it NU. What's the reason of calling it NU when there's no... I don't know. Anyways, I've missed a bunch of shit. I led with Primeape because I figure he can handle a bunch of shit. He's got U-turn. I'm going to go for the close combat. Even though I know he has his Dust Noir. Because I'm just like... Might as well. Maybe he wants to get up his Stealth Rocks or something like that. But I'm going to go to my Claydol because it's kind of fodder. But mostly because I'm like, I can take a Will-O-Wisp, I can take an Earthquake. But it turns out he's a Calm Minder. Yeah, so I'm going to get up Stealth Rocks, just keep hitting him. He's not going to go to +6 because I do have something that's going to threaten him, and that is this Honchkrow. Unfortunately, it's not Life Orb, so it's not going to be able to come close to OHKOing him with one Sucker Punch. I'm going to go for the Substitute, though, just to see if you want to go for the Calm Mind, knowing that I'm going to try and Sucker Punch him. Yeah, it's not going to work out too well because he's just going to go for the Focus Blast. I'm going to Substitute again. He's going to hit him with the Shadow Ball so he doesn't miss. That's what I was sort of hoping for. I do know, because Dust Noir's special attack is really bad, that I can live another Shadow Ball, which I was pretty confident he would go for, because, like, what's the point of going for Focus Blast? I might want to be trying to substall him and stuff, blah 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 blah. But I do live it, and I had a feeling he'd switch out here. I was thinking maybe I should go for the Roost, but I'm like, you know what? This thing is too big of a problem. If he stays in and I Roost and then he hits me with Focus Blast, I am gonna be screwed. So I might as well go for Brave Bird. It will kill him, and it will do a huge amount of damage to anything else on his team, except maybe Rhyperior. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my Primeape here. I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch, just because I don't want to go for the close combat again. He's going to go to Blastoise, and he's going to tank that Ice Punch so well. If I had gone for the Stone Edge, probably wouldn't have killed Pharaoh Seed. I'm not even really convinced that the Ice Punch would have. But I'm not sure. I think it might be specially defensive because he told me this Blastoise is max physical defense, and his Dust Noir is also max physical defense because he's boosting his special defense. Unless, it could not be, but that's the sort of logical thing. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. But anyways, this Blastoise is gonna come in. I don't want him to spin away my stuff. He went for the Toxic. I was like, I don't know why. But I go for my Rotom to spin block. I think he's gonna Toxic me again, so I'm gonna go for the sub. He's actually gonna switch out to his Sceptile, which does have choice specs because he used it against me before. Same name. I'm going to assume it's got the same build. He's going to go for the Dragon Pulse, which is going to easily break my sub, but I figure, yes, he specs, yes, he's got pretty good special attack, but it is a Dragon Pulse, it's not stab, it's base 90, but still, like, Rotom's got this, basically. And nothing else really wanted to take like, if I still had my Claydol, I might switch out to that, but I don't have my Claydol because it's dead, and that was my special wall. But yeah, now that I got all these hazards up, and his Dust Noir has been shuffled out, I really do need a Phaser on this. Well, it's not really a team anymore, because as soon as I put it in my box, it's never going to be matched up again. But, yeah, and he's going to set in this Rhyperior, and I figured he'd either be Sub or Rock Polish, because his team already has quite a bit of walls. So, yeah, he does Rock Polish. I am going to just hit him with a Shadow Ball, because I know it's going to do a lot of damage. He is going to go for the Stone Edge while I switch into my Quillfish, which hits him with an Intimidate, and Stone Edge doesn't do a lot. I'm like, please don't crit, and he didn't, which is great. I'm going to Protect here. I do carry Aqua Jet. I could have went for that too, but I was like, let's not show it to him yet, just in case I need to use Aqua Jet before. Protect is not as valuable to be a sort of a hidden move. So yeah, at this point, I figure if he wants the Rapid Spin, that's okay, but he's more likely going to predict my my Rotom switch in. So I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes again. He's going to get the crit and the burn on the Scald, which I was not happy about because I should have been able to, be walling this guy. No, not walling. I mean, he'd still be doing like what, like 80 damage with Scald, because I don't have any special defensive investment. Excuse me, I don't have special investment either. This is max HP, max defense with Intimidate. Go Dream World. The only problem is it's a physical wall that's weak to Earthquake, which is why I brought both Rotom as a spin blocker and an Earthquake dodger and Claydol as my special wall. Grass is still kind of a problem. But, again, I mean, it covers electric and ground, and Qwilfish covers ice, and that's about it. Well, I mean, like, dark moves like Crunch and stuff like that. But anyways, so I'm just going to set up spikes after spikes after spikes. He's eventually going to switch into his Fair Seed, because I'm going to protect, and I basically just wanted to kill myself. I didn't want to give him the switch initiative, because I didn't want to have to go to Rotom on a chance that he'd go for the Scald. I'm going to go for the substitute here, just because I thought he'd go for the Leech Seed. Most Fair Seeds I see have Leech Seed, Thunder Wave, Spikes, and Protect. This one actually has Gyro Ball, which I was like, what? But I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fighting, and it turns out that he's going to leave at 1 HP, like literally 1 HP. I'm going to go for Primeape, going to go for the Stone Edge, just in case he wanted to bring in either his Blastoise or his Dusk Noir. But now that I got, did I get full spikes, or was it only 2 layers? I think I got full spikes. Yeah, I think I got full, I don't know, whatever. All this Henry Hazard crap is going to wear down this Blastoise so that I'm going to be able to kill him with the close combat. He said he lived at about like 96 or something, and that damage was more than enough to kill him, so the crit did not matter. I am going to go for the Ice Punch here. By the way, in case you missed it, this is actually an anti-metagame Primeape. A lot of people expect Scarf or Bandit, like almost everyone, or Life Orb, but they don't see Life Orb, so they expect Scarf or Bandit. He's actually Expert Belted, like people like to do with Latios and a few other Pokemon. That's why I said it's anti-metagame. People expect the choice, and then I switch up. I could have done that earlier against the Blastoise before, when I went for the Ice Punch, but I'm like, it's not going to kill, and I want to save the surprise, because if I can get that surprise off, it's going to be huge. And there you see, Primeape cleaned up house, He thought, oh, he's locked into Stone Edge, I can come in and maybe, well, he should have taken it, because Stone Edge would be almost half the power as Close Combat. Close Combat's 180, Stone Edge would be 100. He definitely would have lived Stone Edge. But, yeah, I know I show him there that I'm Expert Belt. I'm just going to hit him with a Close Combat, kill him. Dust Noir is going to come in and kill that with an Ice Punch. Then, Porygon-Z is going to come in. He told me he was thinking about it being Scarf, but I do have my Scarf Typhlosion on this team. Again, I say team, it's not actually a team, it's more of just a bunch of guys I picked that end up working out together. I mean, again, I picked a Qwilfish because I'm like, I want to use Qwilfish, and I'm like, what's a good special wall partner? And I'm like, Claydol's pretty good. And then I'm like, now that I have, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and Rocks, I need a spin blocker. Rotom's a good spin blocker because, again, he helps Qwilfish even more. And he's not fragile because one of the most common spinners in RU is Blastoise. And, again, Scald would really hurt the other common ghost types, or the only other really ghost types, Haunter, and then, of course, Ghastly. Mischievous, Sableye, and Banette, as well as Shuppet, are the only ghosts, and Cofagrigus, but I don't really like Cofagrigus, and Dust Noir. They're both kind of the same sort of deal. Pretty much, they're basically the same Pokemon. Their abilities are both kind of useless and stuff, but anyways, I've been rambling for way too long. That was the battle. My surprise Expert Belt Primeape finally did some work, and yeah, it was a close game. 2-0 ahead left with my Primeape and my Typhlosion. So yeah, that was the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. We both had fun. It was nice. I haven't really had a like RU battle in so long, so I'm like, wow, I really want to have it more because it's so much fun and there's just so many Pokemon. Wow, I'm back to rambling. Okay, that's it. See you guys later.